Do you think that we're headed to an economic recession?
I think that we're in an economic recession. I think if you look at all the signs of everything that's happening right now, in terms of, how everyone's pay is staying exactly the same, prices are spiking here in Europe because of the situation with Russia. The gas it is six times more expensive to heat your home and to light your home in Germany than it was this time last year. If that is not a recession, I don't know what is. Now, it's all right for me. I've got money. Here in Romania, energy prices have spiked a little bit. Romania's got some of its own oil. If you're a German person on a set salary, 4,000 euros a month, and your gas price has gone up from 200 or 300 euros a month to 1,000, that's enough to bankrupt you. Like, energy prices have 6x'd, and these governments don't care about their own people. They're more happy to try to prove some point to Russia and not buy their gas. Because if anyone's listening from Germany or Western Europe, I don't know if you know what's going on exactly. Russia has not cut the gas off to Germany. Russia have not cut the gas off to any European country. What they've said is, I will sell you my gas, but because the USA are sanctioning us, please pay me in rubles. I'll sell you as much gas as you like. Germany is trying to be defiant, say, no, we're not going to cave into Russia. And the normal German man is paying 6 times more for his energy than he was last year. And the German government, it's filled with a bunch of rich pricks who are all multimillionaires raising their finger to Vladimir Putin. But the normal German person who has to fucking feed his family is getting wrecked. So, yeah, I think we're in a recession right now. I mean, certainly in my lifetime, I've never seen anything this bad. And I'm 34 years old, man. This is like half a human lifespan. And I've never seen anything this bad.
Worse than 2008?
So, I don't... yeah, you know what? Yeah, this is terrible. This is worse. And something bad is going on. And, if people can't see it and they're talking about, oh, do you think we're heading for a recession? I mean, the U.S. government, didn't they literally change the definition of what a recession was to say that we weren't in one? I believe the definition of a recession was declining GDP per capita for 2 quarters in a row or something like that. And they've scrapped that definition and said it's 4 quarters, not 2. They've literally changed the definition of recession so no one can say that we're in one. But we literally are in one, which is why I always say to everyone, make more money. I don't care how you do it. Work 2 jobs. You have to make more money. In this day and age, if you're not getting rich now, and if you're not putting, if you're not hiding fucking nuts in various trees and shit, you're going to be fucked in about 5 or 6 years.
But in every recession, there's always someone capitalizing off of it. Same like in the pandemic, a lot of people got extremely rich while everybody else stayed inside and did nothing. What advice can you give? Because right now you can give some advice to, there's 22,000 people watching, you can give advice to them, and most of them, the people who don't care and who are not ambitious, will not listen. But you could probably give some game to these people, like, where do you think people are going to start making money while everybody else gets broker?
See, I don't like to give financial advice as such. I don't like to tell people, I think you should do this, I think you should do that. What I can say is, let me think of a way of phrasing this. What I can say is, whatever it is you're doing, try to make yourself less dependent on the government. Wherever you are, wherever you live. I remember everyone cheering about stimulus checks when they were locked in their house. Oh, I got $1,400 for free. There is nothing... there's nothing to be proud about when you're receiving handouts from the government, and that's what's keeping your head above the water. If you have a business with big government contracts, expand. If you make a lot of your money because the government is paying your company or yourself, expand. Because I'm telling you, trying to rely on the government to feed you with handouts is just going to make you more and more dependent. And then when the government want to impose new rules, when they want to fuck with you a little bit more, poke you with that stick a bit more, there's nothing you could do. So try and become a bit more self-sufficient. Make money online. Make sure some of the money that you're making online is coming from other countries, whether you're selling fucking merchandise or Amazon stores or whatever it is you're doing. Try and diversify your sources of income, because if you try to lean too much on the government, and there are governments in the world right now who are doing that. Here, I'll give you some money, stay in your house. Here's another check. Don't worry. Here's enough to buy groceries. What if the government decides to stop giving you money? What are you going to eat? Nothing. So, stop your dependencies on anything. The government, fucking your family, stop being dependent on others and try and be self-sufficient.
How much of the money do you make right now is coming from the internet? Like, what's the